Yeah, I've been here. I've been talking.
I heard your voice, but I can't see you. I'm looking for your face.
Oh no, you're not gonna see my face tonight, Melissa.
Okay.
Your hair is pretty and shiny.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I've just been using all the products I can find at home that I had left. I had my Oud Body. I had my Step 4. I had some of the Step 5. So,
Right.
you know my drama, Phyllis, when we
Yeah, but you can
all our
see
products behind.
you
So,
can see it though. So yeah,
I just rubbed it down. Let me rub everything on it. So we'll get started. Looks like this is a full house. Oh my goodness. So welcome everyone. So excited to see you guys. Wow, it's so many people on the line. And so Phyllis, before we start, I didn't know if you wanted to say something first.
well, I'm just really
amazing leader.
flat out excited about what you all are doing. You all are taking this seriously. These teams are going at it, and I love some good competition. So you all are doing it, and the numbers show it. So I can only think of what's going to happen this month, because March Madness is always a significant month in our business and our industry. So hey, the sky is the limit for March. Just go out there and do it. And now Melissa's getting ready to share some information that's going to help you take it to the next level. And we'll be working with you so you can utilize those properly. Back to you, Melissa.
Okay, great. Yeah, well, I do want to give it up to the team because, I mean, you guys blew it out of the water last month. I am so proud of all the rank advancements, to see so many people hit bronze and silver. I mean, and really when I looked at the activity, the majority of the activity really came from the leaders in this group. So I really know that you all deserve a big round of applause. So I want to just let's give it up for this team. Give yourself a round of applause.
Come on, Lewis, help me out.
I mean, really exciting to see, yes. So just good job, guys. And here's what's crazy though, February 1st, it's a short month, and it's not a full month. And it's also not considered a momentum month. And so, when we looked at the numbers and analyzed the numbers, we were up over 125% over the same period last year. And that was really pre-pandemic, even though we kind of started hearing about the pandemic, it really hadn't caught on until March. And so, so just to see that we were able to do that, it just shows you that, oh my goodness, the next few months are going to be absolutely record-breaking. And I'm excited because we're going to actually have some new emeralds in the house. I know Ernestine Davis, you also hit sapphire. We hadn't pulled the rank advancements on Monday. I only knew Kathy got there because we were talking all Sunday, so I knew she was really close. But I want to give it up for Ernestine Davis too, because I know she also hit sapphire. So that was exciting, Ernestine. But what I'm looking forward to is seeing some of you who hit sapphire, or some of you who hit pearl or jade, to really go ruby and emerald and beyond, because that's what's going to happen. I mean, February was a hard month. When you think about the industry, it's not the busiest month in network marketing. So to see that you were able to put that out there, it just shows you March and April are going to be pretty historic, especially knowing that April is our 2nd year anniversary. That's going to be an epic month. We have a lot of great promotions. We know that it's 420, which is National Weed Day. So, oh my goodness, we're going to have a lot of fun preparing and selling products to people so they can party with us on 420. That's going to be a great way to build a lot of momentum. In fact, some of the specials are going to hit the site on Monday. We delayed everything about a week. Obviously, everyone knows the impact that TJ's death has had on us all. In fact, I was here today in the corporate office with his mom. She came to visit, and it was really nice having her here so she can actually see TJ's office, have a chance to really understand, his environment that he was in every day, and just have a chance to bond with her some more. And so, we've delayed a lot of the initiatives for Monday. So just know that a lot of things are going to happen on Monday. But what I wanted to do is just kind of give you guys an update on what's happening with the LEAD program. And I can't wait till Sunday, Phyllis, because I have a special guest on Sunday. In fact, Stephen, who is really, our mastermind, he's one of those people that really understands the funnel system inside and out. When I came to him, with the idea, I said, hey, listen, this was back in October. So this is something that's been months in the making. And all of a sudden, a few weeks ago, we had to pivot because of the whole aspect with him. And so his team has been undergoing just brutal hours working to get things done. Obviously, this week was just and adding to the delay. But what I want to do is show you just real quickly some of the things that are happening on Sunday. He's going to join us so that you can hear from the expert himself. He is the master of the funnel systems and programs. And again, he's been working with our team since October 2019. And so let's go to do some updates real quick. So I'm going to share my screen one moment. Let me find the screen. Here we go. Let's make sure I pull the right. I think this is it. Here we go. Massive action team. And so I'm going to share my slides. There we go. And what I'm going to do real quick, I'm going to roll all the way up to the top. Okay, so let's kind of talk about this new strategy. Most of you know we had everything ready to go under the hemp playbook. And obviously, you know, with herb and, you know, hemp and, you know, CBD, a lot of that is heavily regulated. I know every day Facebook just keeps changing the rules because, you know, apparently they're trying to protect themselves, right? We know that anytime you have banking issues and banking laws, you know, a lot of companies are very hesitant before they jump in. And so a few weeks ago, when we were starting to do the ads and we're running into a lot of resistance, we decided to pivot. And so just imagine from October all the way up until, you know, February, our team had been working on the hemp business playbook, and to realize that we were going to have to change directions. And, you know, we're always one of those teams who we say, hey, listen, you can bring us anything. There's nothing we're not going to get through because we just don't stop. If it takes, you know, countless days and sleepless nights, you know, we call it Team No Sleep, but they're up for the challenge and really help to get this done. And so I'm super excited because the herb business playbook, you know, that's the next edition of the book. It's actually, you know, now ready. So we're super excited. It's very similar to the hemp business playbook, but it's really designed to make sure that on all our social media outlets, we can go out there, we can advertise, we don't have any of that resistance. So we can really compete with those companies that are spending, you know, their time towards advertisement. We know that when it comes to the world of advertisement and social media, many companies are utilizing strategies like this to do what we call 10x their business. And 10x their business means look at your current sales and take them times 10. If you were able to multiply your business, imagine being Sapphire and you 10x your business. That means you're now a diamond business. Let's say you're a diamond and you 10x your business. That means you're now doing over $1 million a month. And so that's exciting. And one of the things that really started attracting me, because I'm one of those people, you know, I'm willing to put the work in, so I don't mind hard work, okay? I can work as hard as I can. But I've learned in this business that you also have to work smart, right? And I met some great mentors who were, you know, joined companies that I was in. I was at top ranks of those companies. But when they would come in, because they understood systems, I witnessed one of them in his first month, he did over $250,000 in sales, just his team. And I was like, what are you doing? And when they started introducing me to the power of social media, the power of funnel systems, I started implementing that myself. And by implementing that, I was able to build business in over 46 countries around the world. I was able to build business as the #1 team in the country of Turkey. And what was crazy is I only spoke 2 words that were Turkish, okay? Merhaba and tebrikler, and that was congratulations and hello. See, as long as I could tell my team hello and congratulations, I knew I could keep building in Turkey. You know, I built the #1 team in Bermuda and other parts of the world. We were really up there in the top 10. And so this funnel system isn't designed to replace what you're doing right now. See, right now you want to continue all of your massive action, right? You want to continue the parties, right? Because that's really the fiber of the business. Because what you're going to find anytime you have a system where you bring in lots of people or you have lots of leads, you have to have something you can plug them into. And not everyone is going to want to work with leads. People are accustomed to doing parties and having fun. And so the system that's in place always will be the #1 system. This is just a way to really enhance your business for those of you who are like I was. You know, sometimes we end up in the NFL club, right? No friends left because you got them all into your businesses, okay? And so the ones that didn't join just decided, hey, they're not going to be interested. And so if you feel frustrated sometimes because you're working with the same people and you want to expand your contacts, you know, right now because of the pandemic, we're not able to go out and do some of the trade shows and some of the networking events that I know many of you are accustomed to doing. And so what this allows you to do is to go out there and generate interest by people that you're going to find end up looking for you because they're looking for something more in life. And so the Herb Business Playbook is going to be the way we lead when it comes to all of our advertisements. You can still use the Hemp Business Playbook because that's more of a gift. You know, many times you give that, maybe you're a special speaker on Zoom and you want to let the audience know to connect with you for your free book about the hemp industry. So there's ways you can utilize that to still generate lots of interest, perhaps to close the deal. Perhaps you have somebody on the fence. Hey, by the way, you get started tonight and I have a special blessing for you. So there's lots of ways you can use that. But from a strategic point of view, our lead team will be leading with the Herb Business Playbook, because that allows us not only to advertise on Facebook, but Instagram, YouTube, on Google Ads. So it gives us so many areas to advertise to really build this out and to build it out big. And so with our social media campaign, we have some fun things that we put in place to really help to attract people that are business minded, who are actually looking not just to buy some products, but to actually join a business. But very similar to the Hemp Business Playbook, inside of this book, it's similar in which they're going to be led to buy what products, led to learn how they can actually enroll in our free test drive, led to actually buy some of our starter packages. So it's really the same psychology, the same science in this book. It was just really designed to be what we call social media friendly. And so with that particular book on social media, you're going to see 3 products that we lead with. One of them is our anti-aging serum. We have our hair growth oil, and we have our miracle relief. We know that these are products right now, if you look at what's happening in the anti-aging industry, when you look at the hair industry, when you look at the pain industry, these are 3 huge industries that we know we're going to get lots of attention. In fact, in my previous company, we hit over $1 billion in sales in 6 years, and we were just anti-aging, right? So to have all these other types of products, it's fun and it's exciting. And so with that particular book, those are the products we lead with, but we do give them education on some of our other bestsellers, like our gummy products, okay? So they're gonna have many options to choose from in the Herb Business Playbook. But what we also wanted to do is we wanted to create several different funnels so that we can attract different types of people. We know that when it comes to attracting distributors, people that are business-minded, see, you might give the Hemp Business Playbook to 10 people, but typically out of 10 people, there's probably only 1 of them that are programmed to actually want to do a business. Most people want to be customers. They're okay being consumers, and they're not trying to make millions even though they want millions, right? They just think they're gonna win the lotto sometimes, right? And so what we wanted to do is also put something together that really can attract people that are just simply looking to buy products. Maybe they're looking to get healthy. And so we actually had a chance to write a book, and this was written by myself along with my co-author, Dr. Rita McGuire, but it's called The Miracle Herbs. And this is going to be a real fun book, because inside of this book, your prospects get to learn about Dr. Rita. And I know many of you edify her to get people on those Wednesday calls. And so they're going to hear her story right inside of this ebook. They're going to hear a little bit about my story and my health scares throughout my life. I almost died actually twice. And so it's really great when you can actually have stories that can really help build the bridge with your audiences and let them get introduced to some of our products in a way where we're just sharing. And so in our introduction, they're gonna learn about the 2 authors. Then we have chapter 1, which is herbs and the immune system, herbs and their detox properties, herbs and weight loss, and the power of essential oils. So it's really, again, designed to really educate your prospects, but also direct them back to some of your amazing products. And so you're going to notice that in this book, a lot of the different herbs that are inside of our products, whether it's our bitters, whether it's our immunity, whether it's our hair products, these herbs are actually inside of this book. So you can actually have your prospects learn more about that bitter or the detox coffee before they actually even purchase it. But what's great about us is we're actually doing this to a wide net of people. So most of these people have never heard of the word Wakanda. They've never heard of any of our products, but again, we're giving them generic and free education. So this is another one of the ebooks that we actually give away for free. Now, one of the things that I told you last week, people and even Facebook loves when you can actually give away free things. And inside of this book, we even talk about hemp. We talk about CBD, okay? We couldn't have this book conclude. And in fact, the book's about 21 pages long. I wanted to just show you some of what's in there so that you can really see the value we're building up to ensure that we're not just giving leads, but people trust you when you actually are willing to give them something without getting anything in return outside of their email, right? And so I think that's a real great way to look at things, because in this world where so many people are just trying to do what? Sell, sell, sell. We know that it's all about giving, giving, sharing, sharing. And when you do it that way, you're going to find customers are going to start to gravitate. And that's why it's important to have a funnel, because in this funnel, especially with the Miracle Herb book, we're pointing them back to the bitters and the flat belly brew. For those of you who've been missing our coffee, no worries. We have a huge order that was put in weeks ago, and that coffee should be to our door really, really soon. And this time we've scaled it, which means now we've actually inventoried it so that we can actually keep it as a regular product. At first, it was just a little sample. We wanted to see how everyone responds. And oh my goodness, by overwhelming demand, everyone's wanting this coffee back. And so we're gonna utilize this coffee not only in our ebooks, but also as a part of some of our weight loss groups. But there's another book that we decided to put together as well, and that was really to appeal to some other types of markets. And so with our Miracle Herb book, what we found is, yes, we're able to get leads who are very interested in getting the book and learning about some of the herbs. We create more stories through the funnel, but we also recognize, the power of groups. And so we knew that if we can put together cookbooks, recipes, and all kind of fun things, we can do like I did in a previous company where I had a weight loss group, and that group grew huge. In fact, the company weight loss group grew to probably about 500,000 people, which was crazy. But even my individual weight loss group was thousands of people. And so what we've recognized is that when it comes to losing weight, so many people struggle. Well, we've been able to do a lot of research. In fact, we've had individuals that have been utilizing our specific diet, for many, many weeks now. And it's exciting to see the results. I mean, can you imagine, some of the testimonials? In 7 days, I lost 15 pounds, right? So it's exciting because we have the recipes, we have the formulas, we have everything that's needed in order to help your clients go to that next level. So this is a book that's going to give them all the secrets so they can lose weight, they can get in shape, but they're going to need to have what to do it. They're going to need to have the coffee, and they're going to need to have the bitters. In fact, when they see some of the testimonials where people are on our program, plus they're using the bitters and they're using the coffee, and their results are just through the roof, they're having their cravings curbed. But also too, we're teaching them exactly how to eat, because most people don't recognize that most of our chronic diseases are right here in our gut, right? It starts in our gut. And so because we know that chronic disease starts in the gut, we have to get to the gut to get to the root of the problem. And so we figured out all the foods that you need to eat in order to restore that gut health, and all the ones you don't need to eat. And so every single recipe is that we have a grocery list as well. So when the prospects get this, they join our group. Now they have a grocery list that tells them exactly what they need to buy. They have a recipe book that tells them day by day exactly what recipes, and then it ties them back to our bitters, our coffee, and all the other weight loss products that we decide to bring on board. And so that's going to be a real fun one, because in that group, you're going to find the masses who will be excited about that, right? See, not everybody wants to have a business, but everyone wants to take their health to the next level, lose a few pounds, reduce that gut. And so we're super excited with Soul Food for the Gut. And what's really exciting about this book is typically when you think about, losing weight, you think about dieting. We know that diets don't work. And so this book isn't a diet. It's not counting calories. You're going to have some of the most delicious meals that you've ever had that are absolutely going to be some of the most nutritious meals that you've ever had to take your health and life to the next level. And so we're super excited about Soul Food for the Gut. and what we can really do to really help bring in leads for your business so that we can keep this moving and keep you moving towards those next ranks, okay? And so again, there's a lot of great ways we're going to utilize this also on YouTube. In fact, a lot of videos we're creating, educating people about why we're suffering from chronic disease, why we're dealing with this epidemic of obesity, diabetes, and so many things. And so when you give out that knowledge, again, they're going to be looking for us as now the experts who gave away so much. And so when we recommend our supplements, then guess what? That's going to help you build your business. And so with that particular book, we're going to be focused on our garlic fire. That's going to be one of the ones you can utilize in the cookbook. Also our bitters and our flat belly brew. Those are going to be 3 of the products that are really going to be essential, and even our butter too. So what kind of butter isn't on there, but we're going to talk about CBD butter as well. Some of our other products like our culinary drops, our water solubles, those will also be featured inside of this amazing cookbook and recipes that are really designed to help take health and vitality to that next level. And so here's what happens, guys. So with the group, and that's each and every one of you, I know right now, I believe we have 142 people that actually opted into the LEAD program, okay? And that's exciting. I mean, out of 150, I mean, it's like almost everybody, right? Virtually everyone has opted into that. And so what that entailed is each one of you paid $50. I know most of you have requested that from your wallet. It's not cleared out yet, so we kind of left it pending, even though you might not see it in your wallet. But once we clear it out, which means once this is final, you'll get an email just saying, hey, we've now cleared out that $50, okay? So just so that you know. And so inside of our LEAD program, once you've paid your $50, you get your customized ebook on the hint book, and we'll probably give you one more customized book as a part of the value with this group. We want to, again, give you so much value so that you have so many tools to take your own business to the next level. But also, too, there's different segments of leads. And so with the book that I initially started training on a couple weeks ago, inside of that book, you know, we talked about some of the ways to talk to your leads. Well, we didn't want to send it out because when we recognized that depending on the scenario, there's actually about 8 different scenarios. And so until we had all scenarios outlined, we wanted to wait and get that out to you, okay? And so we've identified all the scenarios so that no matter how your lead found out about us, you're gonna know exactly how to work with them. And so there's what we call the distributor experience lead, right? So this is someone who's really more of a prospect, but they're interested in becoming a distributor, okay? Then you're gonna have what we call the customer experience. And these are leads that are really more geared towards customers because they want product knowledge and product education. Then we have the customer coaching experience. These are leads that we're getting not only through Facebook, but also inside of our Facebook groups. And these are going to be individuals who have taken it a step further because now they're opting in. They've probably at this point spent some money. And so again, that's going to be a different way you talk with that group. And here's the good news. We might have it just depending on how, you know, this group grows, where we actually give you a little bit of each segment so that you don't, and if some of you feel you would rather focus more on customer leads, you know, we can figure that out later, but right now we're going to just sprinkle it out so everyone's going to get a little bit of each category, okay? And so there's the customer coaching experience, but then we also have the product experience. These are individuals who've actually already purchased a product with us, okay? And so those particular individuals, it's a different conversation, okay? Totally different conversation, and you need to know how to express that conversation. But it also, in that lead book, it's going to identify if it's this particular product, which is more like our pain oil, that's the one that helps to reduce inflammation. If it's our hair growth product, or if it's our anti-aging product. So with each one, there's a different dialogue, there's a different way to work with those specific customers. But then you're going to have some people who actually have moved beyond just being a prospect, who've moved beyond just being a lead, because now they want to actually register for the free test drive. And so one of the things we've done, we've actually even came up with a new starter pack. And this starter pack will be for the people that are signing up through our lead program. And it will actually have one of the holy herbs products in it, along with the Wakana. And then their welcome letter will have both Wakana and holy herbs. So they actually are introduced to both. Throughout the whole process, we introduce them to both. We look at holy herbs more like a brand. okay, and Wakana is the company, okay? And so that's how it's marketed to those clients. And so then you're gonna have some of your clients who actually want to purchase a starter pack, which means they wanna go ahead and get started. And so that's now someone who's very serious about the business. These are people that you wanna immediately start adding into the group. You wanna make sure they're plugging in. And so there's a different way you work with that particular group. And so there's 8 different scenarios. And so the book we designed 2 weeks ago have been updated, revamped to really include all these scenarios so you'll know exactly what to do. And so that's my update. Sunday, Stephen is going to be on the line because he's the one that's actually going to be doing all the advertising. He's actually wrote all the ads, all the copy, all the content. And so he's actually the person on Facebook, on Instagram, even doing some other advertising I can't even tell you about just yet because you would probably have to sign a non-disclosure. But so he'll join us Sunday. We do have certification on Sunday, so we're going to do the massive action group at 8 p.m. on Sunday. That's Central Time. So as soon as certification is over, you guys can join us at 8 o'clock. Special guest Stephen will be there because on Monday he's going to actually start rolling out all the ads that the leads will start coming in. And so
can you reach it?
I figured you probably had some questions for me. So I wanted to go ahead and move myself out the way and see if there's anyone out there that has some questions that we can go ahead and get answered before we conclude this.
Be careful. Don't break it. Okay.
I don't see any questions.
I have a question.
Okay, Deborah, if you're not speaking, could you put your phone on mute? If you're not speaking, please put your phone on mute or your call. Okay, Deborah. Deborah, was that you that had
Yes, my question is, do we need to send an extra email to confirm anything? Or you're just going to still continue with following that lead list?
Yep, you are good to go, dear. I actually probably know what number you are at this point. So,
okay.
Send. In fact, the only way you need to send an email to us is if for whatever reason you didn't get the Hemp Business Playbook. Every single person should have received that with your custom URL. Everybody got that? So if you got that, you're in good shape. There's nothing for you to do. Whether or not we've collected your money, take whatever, we've already put you on the list. So if there's something we need from you, we'll let you know. But we haven't removed anyone that's actually got that ebook. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
I haven't received my book yet.
Okay, Gia, you haven't received. Now, were you new to the group?
Nope.
No. Oh my goodness. I got to because your name is on a book. So your name is on a book. Let me just.
I didn't receive mine either.
Now who's that?
Cherie Eppinger.
Dr. Tyus didn't receive hers either.
Oh, you know.
Patricia Greer didn't either.
And see, all of yours, I know Dr. Tyus, we have yours. Patricia, we have yours. Check your email right now and put in info@Wakana just to make sure because it may be in your spam, guys. I want you guys to all check it real quick.
Diana Coleman, I have not received mine.
Okay, you
check your email.
May I make a suggestion?
Let me look here real quick. 1 second. I'm gonna pull up.
No, I don't have my customized one.
Oh, you don't have the customized. No, okay, gotcha. So let's see here.
So I have Patricia Greer, Dr. Tyus, Cherie, and Diana Coleman, and Gia Bankhead.
Right.
Did I write that right now?
Okay. I got their names, Phyllis, so just email me those names.
Send it to you.
Okay.
It's right there.
So I'm glad you guys let us know that. Yeah, so you should have been having the
You didn't even subtract. How you gonna do that? I forgot.
Phyllis, did you say Smallwood, Johnny Smallwood? Because I see him in the comments.
Got it.
Yeah, he knows me. I know, because I know.
Phyllis, can you add Fred Shelton as well?
And it's not too late. Erica did the book. So anyone who
Can you add Gerna Williams as well? Gerna Williams, I didn't get mine either.
Add anyone that's interested, just let me know. We'll get you covered.
Hi, Melissa.
Yes.
Hi, this is Naina. Nice to have you back.
Thank you.
Okay, have a question. Are the books designed to be distributed only online?
Well, they are, because it's leading them somewhere. Now, obviously, we can always do, the other book, we're going to do some prints. Strategy to have in prints, especially when you're at certain events. Right now, because we're doing everything so digitally, I don't know that a print, would be best for you or not. But I do know that some of the material, it's great whenever you are doing like in-person seminars. We've always used to have things to give away. Anything you can give away and put in somebody's hands. So we are looking at potentially what it would take to, but you wouldn't really want to do it yourself, because it's more like, it has to be a strategy involved, because if you just give them the book, I guess if you're randomly meeting, I don't know where you would utilize it in person like that. The only thing we thought about was seminars. Like when we're back from social distancing, a lot of times when you're closing the room, people just like to grab something and put it in their hands. And so, it's just for us, it's more for marketing purposes, but I don't know that, but if it works for you guys and you find a reason you would want some, if we're buying them, we'll let you buy them as well. So we'll think through that, because you just loaded that on me, and that might be something that might make some sense out of process.
Melissa.
Yes.
It's Meridian Brown. I don't have my copy.
You don't have your copy either? Okay, so let's put Meridian on the list.
I got him.
Gotcha.
Melissa, this is Sam. I have a question about the Holy Herbs.
Oh, but which one?
The Holy branded herb products.
Yes. Okay.
Will those products or those products in the funnel be CBD free?
Yes. So basically, here's how it works. Here's how it works. On the funnel, they're not going to see the word CBD on the front of the label or anywhere, but before they buy, so what happens is when you buy something in a funnel, there's multiple processes. You can't show Facebook your first couple of pages, but you can then show your next page. So we actually have infused those into topicals. And the reason why we wanted to use topicals, because if they were buying an ingestible, and maybe they just didn't pay attention, even at the end that it's a CBD product, by using the facial cream, the hair product, and then the pain cream, those are all things you rub on, right? And so on the label on the back, it says CBD, so they do have CBD in it. And then throughout the process, it educates them on CBD, but it does it later. It's not leading with CBD. That's the only difference with the herb product, yeah. Gotcha.
Melissa, Anthony, how you doing?
Doing good.
I went to my book, and on that book, there's a link. And when I clicked that link, it took it right to my website. So, and that's what it's supposed to do, and that's what we're supposed to be checking to make sure it does.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Make sure it goes to your website.
Right.
Yes, because remember, we're gonna do the ones for the leads. The purpose of giving you guys a copy of the book, you can utilize it for any purpose, whatever purpose to help you generate business. It just, anytime you have something to give out to people, they're more likely to accept it. It's kind of like if you have somebody that walks through a hotel with flowers, everybody's gonna be opening the doors like, oh my God, flowers, who are they for? But if you walk through the door as a salesperson with a book trying to sell everybody, they're gonna be running from you, right? And so the book is just kind of like those flowers, a way to have a gift, you can bless people, and that's why we customize that for you. But the one we do is gonna be one specific website that leads them to, and then the leads get divided out, okay?
Another question, Sam, another question.
Yes.
Are you gonna make available a marketing kit for the 90-day massive action team, like logos, color fonts, branded banners?
Okay, you can, absolutely. You just tell me.
Or is there gonna be a fee for that, or we can just?
No, we can just do that. So you tell me what you need. I don't know what you're asking if we can do some branding with the 90-day massive group.
Well, even beyond that, I just know that a lot of the conversation's been around the massive action.
I love it, yeah, and continue it, right? Because it's really a way also to get the leads interested in the business. Because now, a lot of times people don't realize when you get and click on an ad on Facebook, sometimes the first thing they're trying to do is give you something free. Then the next page, they want you to spend like $69. The next page, $500. Before you know it, you're spending $200 for coaching, or you're spending $1,500 to join a private group. And because we're a network marketing company, we give you those kind of coaching without paying that type of money. So you have this great group, this great accountability, and it's got a monetary value attached to it. We just give it away for free, right? And so we can put that value in the funnel. Hey, by the way, we have this elite coaching group, the 90-day massive action group. It's going to really help take your business to the next level. So can you imagine, Sam, how many of those leads, you know, they're highly not only interested, but those are the type of prospects, you know, you really want, right?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Ready to go to work.
So great questions, guys. Great questions.
Melissa, this is Maria Mitchell.
Hi,
okay, in the part where it has the wakana.com, when you, is it supposed to go to the company's page? Because that's what mine does.
Well, we were advised to put the corporate, you know, because if people have complaints, if there's an issue, you want to definitely have it in there. But here's what I would suggest, guys. I'm open and I'm okay with you guys customizing that. It's just, that's a tedious one. Beatrice will tell you. So if you guys want to customize that, I will show you guys how to do that. Okay, Mom? And you can put your own link there, and that's fine. We're totally okay with it. You can put your, and we'll show you how to do it. So we'll talk about that, but yeah, and that's totally fine. Because at the end of the day, even if it goes to your replicated site, it still builds it back to corporate if there's a complaint, if somebody wants to get a hold of us. So I'm completely cool with that. And when the marketing team first did it, they said typically they put the main company out there just because a lot of times companies might have a distributor website, then they have a corporate website. They have different types of websites. And as we thought about that, we said, well, we don't really have a corporate site and a distributor site. So we're completely fine with letting distributors customize it. So if you guys want to jump on a training with us, maybe Phyllis, it'll be a part of Monday, maybe Monday on certification. We'll start early, an hour early. So if anybody wants to join us an hour early on certification, we'll train you on how to customize your ebook at the bottom of the page. And if you're doing it all yourselves, you'll be able to knock it out. If we had our team do it, it could take 3 or 4 days, guys. So just
so
yourself.
You say Monday training?
4 o'clock. So we'll do it an hour before certification starts.
Okay, 4 o'clock. Okay, great.
And you guys don't want to miss this class because honestly, every time you can empower yourself to learn a new skill set, we're in this pandemic, right? You might one day be writing your own ebooks. And if you were writing your own ebooks, right, you would want to know these things. And so we're going to show you a skill set at 4 o'clock on Monday that you're not going to want to miss because everything you learn just elevates you to the next level.
So that's 5 o'clock Eastern time.
Got it. 5 o'clock Eastern.
Gotcha. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No other questions? Everybody that asked, I have you on the list already. I'm going to say again who's on the list that didn't have one. That's Dr. Tyus, Cherie Eppinger, Diana Coleman, Patricia Greer, Gia Bankhead, Johnny Smallwood, Fred Shelton Jr., Gerner Williams, Erica Montgomery, and Meridian Brown.
Phyllis, it's Crystal. Can you please add Evelyn Collier Dixon? She said she didn't get hers either. Thank you.
Thank you.
And can you add Sheila Glenn, please?
Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Phyllis, can you add Tanisha Hood, please?
Okay.
Okay.
What's
Hello.
your last name, Tanisha?
Hood, H-O-O-D, Hood.
Okay. Gotcha.
Hi. Hello. My name is Felicia Curtis. I didn't see my email either. I sent the message. I don't know if you guys see it. I was just trying not to butt in.
Well,
But
I didn't have you, so that's good. I got you on here now.
Okay, thank you.
One more, Melissa, and then I'll shut my mouth.
You don't have to shut your mouth.
When is the ETA to get all this marketing stuff and funnels and branding material in the hands of on the ground?
Now you're talking about for the 90-day list, that specific stuff?
The holy herbs, all that marketing, brochureware, e-books.
Now you're talking about to the leads or to this group?
To this group.
Gotcha. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. The Holy Herbs book, we'll get it to this group. The other ones aren't available just yet because it's kind of like something we're doing on Amazon. So it's a little bit more tricky, but with our Holy Herbs book, we'll get that to you. And with our coaching group, we'll make sure, well, trying to think, let me talk to our marketing expert first. So when he comes on Sunday, some of this I gotta make sure it's okay, because I might say, yeah, do that. But yeah, for the Holy Herbs Miracle book, we'll get you that one. And with the gut cookbook, we'll show you how to get access to that one, okay?
Okay.
And then as far as some of the other tools, like the 90-day group, anything else we need, any ideas you guys have, just send it in formally so I can make sure I'm understanding you properly, Sam. And then we'll get that out to you, okay?
Okay.
And Patricia Greer, I think I might have your wrong email, I'm assuming, because I think you asked me to add a new one, so I'm gonna add that. I saw your message there. I just add that email, paste it, favor for you too. So it's right in my box.
Is that training on Monday at 4 going to be the same number as the?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can go to WakanaCertification.com.
Okay, thank you.
WakanaCertification.com, and it'll be live at that time.
Melissa, hi, this is Fatima. How are you? I wanted to know, you at the end of the presentation, you had mentioned something about eight avenues in which the leads are coming in. Could you repeat those 8 again? And my question too is, will we be instructed or trained on how to approach each of those 8 categories?
Yes. So 2 Sundays ago, I kind of started alluding to that. We had a mini training and I gave a few scripts, but we hadn't yet really thought out all 8 avenues. So we've updated it so that now you guys are going to actually receive, it's another book that's probably maybe 30 pages, but it's going to teach you step by step, depending on what funnel they're in, how to approach them, how to talk to them. So yes, you get that. And so what are the 8? Well, there's 3 on the ebook side, right? So we have the Herb Business Playbook, the Miracle Herbs, and then the Soul Food for the Gut, right? So there's the educational level of Soul Food for the Gut, which is more of a coaching class lead. So those are 3. The other 3 could be people that have either bought our anti-aging cream. So that means these are people that want to look young, feel young. It might be people that have purchased our rollerball pain cream. So that's a different type of lead. Or it could be someone who's purchased our hair growth product. So those are the other 3. So now that's 6 different ways. The last 2 basically means they came through the funnel. They actually either signed up for a free test drive or they purchased a starter pack. So if they're on for a free test drive, obviously you're going to invite them to the next event. You're going to work to try to get them upgraded. If they came into the starter pack, you're going to do pretty much the same thing. The only difference, you're going to try to get them up to Crown Jewel. So there's different ways you talk to them based on where they came in at. So those are the 8 different ways that leads are coming in through you. Does that make sense?
Thank you. Yep, most definitely.
Oh man.
Oh, there's an issue with receiving emails, guys. So that's a customer notification issue. So I'm going to find out. I thought it should be pretty much almost resolved now. But I do know they had some dialogue about that regarding what they needed to do to fix it. So if it's not fixed, I know it's going to fix in any day now. So if you guys still have that issue with getting notifications, it was working fine, then all of a sudden it just stopped. But that's a technical issue. It's system-wide. So when it gets resolved, it'll impact everyone. So if it's not resolved yet, I'll follow up on that and make sure. But I know there's a resolution. So it's just about implementation of the resolution.
Will all distributors receive the ebook? Are those participants that gave the $50, paid the $50 for the leads?
Yeah, that's not available for all the distributors just yet. Maybe at some point, I'm not sure, but it will definitely be for anyone that decides to move forward with us in lead programs. So it's really designed for people that are working with us inside of our lead programs.
Gotcha. And what else did I see?
I have a question.
Yvette, go for it.
Yes. Hi, everyone. The 7 new slides, Melissa, that you sent out today, is that me or we, that app? I'm having a hard time.
We transfer, so we transfer.
Okay. I can't seem to download this. I don't know if it's from my phone. I was trying to transfer it to an email, but I can't seem to.
Computer. Do it on your computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm having a little difficulty with that. Thank you.
Otherwise, you have to get the WeTransfer app, I believe, on your phone. I don't think you can just go to the website.
So Natalie Clark, Caver, so the training for Sunday night is at 8 p.m. Central. It'll be after certification. So let everybody know on your team, guys, if they're not on here, that Sunday's training for the Massive Action Group is going to be at 8 p.m. Central on Sunday night. And that's going to be real. You don't want to miss it because of the special guests. You definitely want to be here. Anybody else got questions?
Yeah, I have one more.
Oh, and the videos, guys, you can put those back in. We just put it on Facebook without the videos, but I'll put another version with the videos for those who want the videos. Sorry.
Okay. All right. My question is, are we getting the new credit card processor this month? I don't remember the term you used for that, but the one that won't charge, where we won't pay the international fees.
Yes, so that's happening this month. Yep, that's one that's pushed out just a little bit, but yes, that's definitely happening this month.
Okay, great.
I have a question.
Hey, Dr. Betty.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Melissa. So will we use the same link, the wakanacertification.com link for Sunday's meeting too?
No, that'll be on Phyllis's normal link. It's just
975 that we're on now.
Which is that the one?
That's not. Are we on that one? No, we're not on that one now. We're the Massive Action regular Sunday night ID number will be the same. The time is just changing. Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Good question, I'm sure.
Anybody else? Let me see any questions in here. Guys, you have questions. If you want to, you can put them in the chat or you can speak.
Okay, so for clarity, Phyllis, the 6 o'clock is changing to 8 o'clock?
Only on the night that we have certification. For Sunday night, it'll be 8 p.m. Central. Same link.
Okay.
Because certification starts at 5 and we'll still be going at 6. And I don't know if you just got on, but on Sunday, we're going to start at 4 p.m. Central so that she can explain. No, that's Monday. 4 p.m. Central. So we'll know how to do our links on our ebooks.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
And that's on the university, Wakanda University training, right?
Yes, that's on the Wakanda certification.com, wakanacertification.com, Monday at 4 p.m. Central.
Got it. Thank you.
Now, because we haven't officially launched it, we will let anyone that's on tonight, because I know there was a few people that mentioned they didn't get an ebook, but they hadn't yet, I guess, registered for the LEAD program. Just because one of the things that happens, you can go for more leads than you want based on your budget, right? So if you have 50, you just put more in. So you guys are kind of blessed, you're on tonight, but once we start it, no one can start with us because now it's locked in and the budget's locked in. So yes, absolutely, you still have a chance to pay 50 to join the program and still get an allocation because that means we just spend more money on advertising to get more for everybody. So it's not like you lose, we just spend more.
Crystal Peoples to, what is this? Okay. Chris, can I use a broker card to help a test drive distributor to take the certification? You mean your extra, if you bought a crown jewel, you got 2 certificates? Is that what you mean, Crystal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you help somebody do that, yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you know what? This is Thursday, Phyllis, the millennial call.
Oh my God. Right. Look, I forget what day it is. So we're going to get cut off anyway in 4 minutes. So speak now or forever hold your peace, guys. Do you have a question? Do it quickly because we have 4 minutes before the millennial call starts. So I guess we are all good. And that's it.
I just want to blow you all some kisses.
Okay,
thank you so much, Eric. We appreciate those kisses.
You've been quiet tonight. My goodness, I didn't even know you were out there.
Well, you know, Sam asked all the good questions, so I'm all good.
Okay, you're right. You had your person. Okay, guys, thank you all for joining us. Keep up the good work. You all are doing a phenomenal job. And just think what's going to happen with the leads. The sky is not even the limit because they got footsteps on the moon. See you guys tomorrow or whenever. Bye now. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you guys. Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone. Love you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Melissa.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, phenomenal women.
Thank you. Phenomenal women. Back to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Phyllis.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you, Melissa and Phyllis.
You had a record locator or a confirmation
Thank
code?
you,
You had the
Melissa and
ticket?
Phyllis.
Okay, what's that? So you have that 13-digit ticket number, that 001 number?